I don't know where to start. I truly don't. Mostly because I just got a jiu-jitsu practice, so I'm pretty much tired at this point. Trying to get ready for a competition coming up this Saturday, so can't wait for that. It'll be my first time. Uh, it's Malik Jenkins. This time, not unknown, not Freak League, Malik Jenkins, because I feel like this needs to be seriously talked about in this circle that I'm in. That I feel like this is becoming a reoccurring thing, like a very reoccurring problem. And yeah, Discord beef. So I don't know where to start because first off, I'm not a part of it, but you guys are my friends and I would like to say family as well. That we need to deal with this. Like we gotta deal with this. It's not something that okay. So some people say, "Hey, don't worry, it just ended. It won't show up again," and then it shows up again. And then once it cools down, it's like, okay, it cools down now, so it won't happen again. Then it pops up again. Listen, I really don't like friends fighting. I don't, well, or now people that used to be friends with each other, I don't like the circle fighting with each other. And I feel like something just has to be addressed out and just has to be spoke out to all problems because I'll be honest, I'm looking at the stuff. No, that's a different Discord I'm in. Oh, but that's cool. Okay, cool though. They watch Filthy Frank and all that. That's pretty cool. But let's see if I can go up, even though like Discord is janky on laptop. But I do read. I do read this stuff that's put on the Discord. I look at this type of stuff. Hopefully there's nothing going on. I hope not because I'm gonna just say this right now. Can me and Gavin have the karma roll back, please? What happened there? See, this is what I'm about to address all this right now. I was gonna say this beef should not matter. This is gonna be forgotten, but I feel like there's a bit of some lines that been crossed that now it's gonna permanently affect people around. That's gonna just make more problems with other people. And I mean, like it's like this. It's like a war right now. Battle's done, but then the war is gonna continue until someone freaking ends it. Like really, I don't like people fighting. Even though it's inevitable because we're human beings. We got good and bad in each other. But I don't like it when it's something that we can definitely just solve this together, tolerate it, or we just leave each other alone. And just take a break from each other. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so first off, just gonna be calling some individuals that are just really part of it. And now what I'm saying, it's gonna be like this. Gotta say some real stuff. It'll be good or bad. Cause it's just going from just purely on my thoughts and all that. And it is okay to call this stuff like that too, because we're just talking. But if I do truly offend anyone anyway, just say in advance, I do apologize if I do say anything. I just really am trying my best to see what the heck is going on and what I don't know what I can do to fix all this. I can't fix up relationships, no, but can we try to fix each other before we go at it with more people? Alright, so I just want to say this, which I gotta, oh man, fix roles and do all that type of stuff, like, oh man. Alright, so, Miss Toonami and Miss Toonami. You know I like y'all very much. Y'all respected people. I respect and I like y'all. You guys, I know you guys are doing what's right. And I know you guys got hurt. You guys got hurt by two individuals. I just want to say now, try to look at this on both angles, because I mean, it's just me that always try to see the good in people. That now, one thing I can say, if I go on that, seeing from your side, I can understand that you got hurt, that you try to do everything to help these individuals out, and it doesn't look like, from your perspective, they're just not appreciating the help that much, and then you learn that you got used. I mean, I understand the feelings. No one ever likes being used. No one ever likes being treated like a tool. I've been there before. That's not fun at all. So I do understand the feelings. But it's okay to be angry, but when it gets to the point where it's like other people that are trying to fix the problem are now getting crapped on because they don't exactly 100% agree of what you want to do, but they do understand that, and that's like, at this point, it's like not rational thinking in a way. I mean, that's what I'm looking at. Now, I know, like I said, y'all are not meaning any harm to anything, but I just want to say, like, we just gotta control that. We don't want to just scare anyone, even if they did something bad. Like, we don't ever want to try to become worse than the person and then say some stuff that is regrettable. Like, I did see the one about bipolar. My brother was bipolar. He couldn't control the chemicals in his body that made that emotion just exploded. My mom and dad didn't know how to deal with it. My brother was always hurt, always crying. I always felt bad for him. Things were rough back then. I didn't like all the yelling. I didn't like all the screaming. And I didn't like the self-inflicted pain that was just going on. I know y'all don't mean to hurt people, even though if they hurt you, but we don't want to say some stuff that is regrettable. Especially as adults, we don't want to say something that's something that we can't take back, because, of course, in our minds, we'll think we're in the right, but later on along the lines, when you remember back the stuff that we said, that's going to follow you back like a traumatic memory. And, you know, I'm not perfect either, so I know I've said stuff that always just comes back to mind, because that was like the old me that just thought was self-right all the time. But there's always both sides of the coin we gotta look at. Which, this is for now Princess and Karma. Now, first off, Princess, I really hope you were saying when you said to them, I just used you guys, you were just saying it to in a way distance yourself with them, even though, like, they have, I mean, now, like I said, I can't really say like 100% like they've been with you all the way, because, well, I'm not like, you know, I survey everything that people do, but it does seem like, in a way, they did try to do, like, they are talking to you and all that, and trying to do what they can. But I know that you didn't want their help. You didn't want to be a part of them anymore, in which, that's fine. Everyone has time where they just want to just take a break from people, or grow out of people that just don't want to be a part of, like, their group anymore for, like, certain reasons. That's fine, but if you really did truly use them, I am very disappointed that you did. I mean, that's not saying I won't stop being your friend or anything, because like, I mean, I've done this a million times with people that has done this type of stuff before. Because like I said, I believe in the good of all people, and the good, and that we can learn how to improve on all this. Which I'll say something similar like that in the end, but if you did use them and you didn't mean it, that's not right. That is 100% not right. You don't ever want to use people that waste their time to cover your time. No one likes that. And shoot, I would get that too if that would happen to me and Connor or Axe or anyone else. Like, like, man, it's like, I'm just saying this right now we gotta address this stuff right now. This can't just be left alone every single time, because once we think it's better, it just goes down to crap again. And Princess, I really, really do hope you don't mean any harm. Like, I have tons of patience to still believe that you are a good person. In any way, shape, or form. Just need help talking, then it's okay to talk with people. It's just, there's better ways to communicate and say some better words. And I know you said, like, you're trying to do better of trying to care, because when you don't, things get worse. And when you do care, it might not seem like it was good enough for them. It's just all about the patience. It's all about, like, just putting yourself, like, heart to heart. And hopefully they'll understand too. If they don't understand now, then later on, maybe they will understand, because it's still in a way the heat of the moment of what just happened yesterday. Yesterday that should have just never been lost in control. It should have not been. And now karma. And this actually does go fall with you, Connor, as well. Karma, I understand. You're young. You're in your teens right now. Starting to get older. Like, more and more. I can't say you gotta grow up and do all this and whatnot, because, like, now, of course, you're a teen. You have a lot of fruit to bear. But I'll say this. Like I said, don't provoke people, because when you provoke them, it only escalates the situation worse. And I know you think, this is the internet. They can't do crap to you. They can say words and type things down and just say horrible things, but it won't matter because they can't touch you. But think about this. If not them, how are you bettering yourself? How are you bettering yourself more to be better than the person? Not being childish, not arguing and being a smart aleck. I've been a smart aleck. When I was that young, I've been that to my mom. Because I'm thinking, like, they don't understand. They don't understand. That is literally puberty talking, because when we say they don't understand, they do understand. But we're not trying to hear it from what they feel. We're trying to hear what we feel all the time without hearing the perspective of that side of what they're feeling. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make sense of this, because it's literally, like, there's a reason I'm also, like, scrolling up the Discord too, just to, look at, the problems in all this. Whew. Like, literally, there are better ways to be a smart aleck and to fight than just to bicker over fight and just hurt each other. Because you're not only hurting them, you're hurting yourself, because you're not betting yourself. You're staying one round the other. Just try, like, here's the thing. Try to be better than the person by trying to make them feel dumber is not the way to go. That just makes situations worse. Which, Connor, this follows to you too. Which, you and Karma gotta stop fighting. Y'all got to stop fighting with this childish argument every time. Abuse power this, abuse power that. Y'all really gotta learn how to stop doing that. Y'all gotta learn, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'll just say this, because this is like this in college. Nobody's crap. I'm not crap. You're not crap. He's not crap. She's not crap. Nobody's crap here. You're not like, you are not the guy. You are not the girl. You are not better than everyone else, truly. Because in some ways, manner, and form, we are better at some subjects and worse at some subjects, which that makes it balance together that we're all human. We're both humanly equal in ways that we can do. So I'm just gonna say this. I really do want to say, Jesus. Jesus. There are better ways to call each other names by not saying crap and not saying anything rude. There's better ways to, just ask that, can you just stop, abusing power so, nothing won't be in control or anything. Just say that and just, talk to them in understanding, all right? Just do that. It's easier that way. It's easy. And y'all just gotta learn how to talk like a normal conversation, not just like we're on the internet so no one can touch each other. Because in some ways, that won't always be the case. No matter what, because in this day and age, anyone can be touched. All it takes is a video and exposure, and boom. Like, here's why I just want to say this in a generalized understanding. If y'all don't like each other, do y'all like yourselves? Do y'all want to try to better yourselves from this experience that's been happening? I would say, don't worry, it's beef. Let's forget about it. We'll forget everything. Things have gone so far to the point you guys have to live with this. You guys will have to live with this memory of what y'all say and what y'all did. Because there'll be a time if a similar situation comes up, them flashbacks, the memories are gonna come back to what you said, to this situation that is happening, to the point where it's like, was this really me back then? Did we really do all this? That just seems so long ago that now it just doesn't matter, and we literally just made ourselves look like fools by just trying to win an argument that, in any case, you can never win an argument if no one comes to a conclusion. Do y'all want to try to better yourselves either by forgiving each other, tolerating each other, or like bygones be bygones? Or, I'm going to just say this in front camera, or do y'all want to stay in a endless loop where the situation keeps happening with no conclusion? Do you want to be stuck in that torturous hell forever? I truly say this, and I'm addressing this because I do care about you guys. I care about you guys. Because I could just left this alone. I could just done whatever I need to do like now, like my homework. Which I got a few things due tomorrow here and there, which there's, subjects that I'm not good at doing. But I'm here, trying to sell things with this, trying to make things better. Even if this video works or not works, you can't say that I didn't try. I'm trying to understand all these sides of the story and then see what we can do as human beings together to fix this. Or at least, in a way, better ourselves before we can start bettering other people. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that no one knows what people are going through. People can say stuff as a means to leave alone, and then they'll regret things later of what they said. Everyone's got stuff that they're dealing with. Everyone's got own perspectives that they wish other people can understand, but they're annoyed because no one's knowing where they're coming from. And it can always not mean like we can fully understand each other because they learn this from different background than what you have. They learn how to do these things in a different background than what you did. Everyone is different. Sometimes no one likes different, and no one likes people being the same. I know it's a whole convoluted mess, but that's what we humans are. We can be a mess sometimes, but we can evolve from this. We have powers to evolve and move on. And that's why I hope to see, when I look on the Discord, that we can all evolve and move on and fuck towards community. Like, hey, it's what my wrestling coach says. It's okay to have problems. That's what families do. No family's perfect. There's always arguing. There's always things said that should not be said that will be later to regret. But at the end of some lifetime, some era, some type of situation, there's always a conclusion in the end that just has to be worked. Sadly, it can go a good or bad end, depending how you want to choose it. Okay. All I just ask is this. Please, everyone, be responsible. Please don't say stuff that you guys are soon to regret. And please, for the love of God, for the love of God Almighty, move on from this completely. Evolve from this completely. Not, it's done now. But it'll probably pop up again. We'll handle it. No. We're doing this now. Evolving and doing all this. We're not all perfect human beings, like I said, but we can at least try to understand and live for each other to know what are we going through. Deeply. Alright, that's all I want to say. Malik Jenkins, I'm about to end this video. Alright, peace.